Over the last 5 or so years, we really put into place a whole lot more structure. We have a much better way of conceiving of companies, of building companies, of understanding the types of people that we should bring in and work with. And so I think our companies actually have a much better sort of platform to launch off of now than the early days when we were sort of figuring it out as we were, as they say, building the airplane. So I think from a macro standpoint, the time is right. It's sort of the world coming to us, or as we sometimes say, the planet tilting in our favor. And then on the micro standpoint, us being a bit further along, having a more solid foundation, and I think if we have the opportunity to work with a new founder, we know how to show up. We know how to create, um, uh, or we have playbooks from which we can sort of create value out of the gate. And I think we know how to plug in a way that we were really just figuring out 5 years ago.
Just curious, like what's your top level on that? I mean, it just takes repetition. I mean, right? There's some things, right? There's that you just have to do in order to hone your craft. Is that a way of thinking of it?
Yeah, I think that's spot on. And I think what's captured in there, but I'll just say it more explicitly, is also making mistakes, having failures. Our approach to starting companies in our first fund was sort of a multi-pronged approach. We showed up in different ways. We've learned since what's worked, what hasn't worked, what we've enjoyed, what we haven't enjoyed. We've learned the types of people that work really well in our model. We've also learned some types of people that don't work well in our model. And so, yeah, it's all about, I think, repetitions, and then also, yeah, making some mistakes, and then
Hmm.
hopefully learning from those, and not making those same mistakes again.